Hey guys, welcome back to my series of Disney Princess reviews. We have covered the original Disney Princess trilogy, and now we're moving on to the Disney Renaissance era. The reason why this is called Disney Renaissance era is because, well, what else could be the other reason other than this is the rebirth of the Disney animation studio. The Little Mermaid is the very first film of the Disney Renaissance era. Just like Cinderella, this is a film that I never really get to finish watching when I was a kid. And to be honest, back then, to tell you the truth, I didn't really care about this film because mermaids didn't really catch my interest. I wasn't really interested in this movie, and I didn't care. But now, watching it for the very first time, as a young adult, I never knew that The Little Mermaid was this good. The movie is all about a mermaid princess named Ariel, daughter of King Triton, falling in love with the human world and a human being named Prince Eric. But her father disapproves, and Sebastian also disapproves. And also there's this flounder fish who is named, well, Flounder. Ariel is definitely not like any other mermaid in the kingdom, because she is somehow the only mermaid who is interested of going into the human world. She's so interested that she even has a collection of human tools and thingamajigs. Later on, she gets to see the love of her life. Moments later, a tempest materializes and destroys the ship, but Ariel rescues Eric, and she swears that someday she will be part of your world. Sebastian persuades Ariel to forget about the human world by singing a song. Under the Sea is seriously one of the jammest songs in the history of jam music. Later, King Triton learns the truth from Sebastian and found out about Ariel's human thingamajig collection. So he destroys her collection, including the statue of Prince Eric. Heartbroken, she decided to visit Ursula.
To those poor unfortunate souls.
It's just gonna be another goofy episode filled with silly jokes for kids.
She makes a deal with Ariel to transform her into a human for 3 days, in exchange for Ariel's voice, which Ursula puts in a nautical shell. Within these 3 days, Ariel must receive the kiss of true love from Eric to remain a human permanently. Otherwise, she will transform back into a mermaid and belong to Ursula. Ariel finally managed to get human legs. Eric finds Ariel on the beach and takes her to his castle. But for some reason, he is completely unaware that she is the one he's been looking for. All because she cannot speak.
You can't speak? Oh. Then you couldn't be who I thought.
You know what would have been so much better? If she did this. The next day, Ariel spends time with Eric, and later that evening, the best song in the whole film transpires.
Ariel? Oh. Well, that's kind of pretty.
Ariel? Your name is Ariel? Ariel. Huh. That's kind of pretty. Dude, if you're on a date with someone, you don't say that's kind of pretty!
Go on,
That is exactly my reaction. The next day, Ariel discovers that Eric will be married to Vanessa. And we all know Vanessa is Ursula in disguise, because they actually show her doing the magical process. If only they didn't show this scene right here. If only the film never told us that she is indeed Ursula in disguise. I just think it would have been so much better if they just made it a twist in the end. Know what I mean? Ariel and her friends sabotaged the wedding, broke Ursula's nautical shell, and got her voice back. Unfortunately, it was too late. Triton confronts Ursula and demands Ariel's release. However, her deal is unbreakable, so Triton decides to make a new deal, to take Ariel's place as Ursula's servant, by giving up his trident in order to save his daughter's life. Ursula turns humongously big, about to devastate Ariel, but Eric comes to save the day. Ursula's now gone forever. The next day, King Triton had a change of heart and finally decided to give Ariel permanent human legs. The two of them married and they lived happily ever after. And that, my friends, is The Little Mermaid, the Disney film that began an era.
What have we learned today? If you really want to achieve your dream, there will be tough choices to make and consequences to accept, because life is full of tough choices and consequences.
So yeah, I think The Little Mermaid is really great and I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. It really means a lot. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. You guys are the best. Tomorrow we'll check out... What are we going to check out? Oh, Beauty and the Beast. See you next time, guys.